Hey, John, want to hear a joke?
Yeah.
Little Johnny's teacher says, hey, little Johnny, tell me a story with a moral in it. Little Johnny says, all right, I got one. There's this horse and this chicken that are playing out in the meadow, and the horse falls into some quicksand. He says, hurry up, go get the farmer and get me out of here. Well, the chicken runs back to the farm. The farmer's now nowhere to be found, so he takes the BMW, backs it up to the quicksand, throws a rope to the horse, ties it around the bumper, pulls the horse out. So the horse is so thankful. A couple days later, chicken falls into the same quicksand and says, hurry up, go get the farmer. So the horse thinks, he says, well, I could probably stand over this quicksand. So he stands over, he says, all right, grab a hold of my penis. So the chicken grabs a hold of his penis and pulls him out. Teacher says, that's great. Well, what's the moral of the story? Well, the moral is, if you're hung like a horse, you don't need a BMW to pick up chicks. Hey, John, want to hear a joke?
Hey, you betcha.
So there was this chick that turned 21 years old, and for her birthday, she wanted to get some plastic surgery to get some bigger boobs. So she went and saw Dr. Wong, and Dr. Wong said, okay, you're a perfect candidate, but try this out first. Every morning when you wake up, I want you to rub on your breast and say, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby, I want bigger boobies. Well, she thought it was kind of weird, but she would try anything. So she goes home, first day, wakes up, says, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby, I want bigger boobies. And she continues to do this for the next 2 weeks. Well, they finally get to the most perfect size, and she loves them. And she was late for the bus one day, and she goes running out to the bus, gets to the back of the bus, and she forgot to do her morning ritual. So she does it right there, rubs on her boobs, says, Scooby-Dooby-Dooby, I want bigger boobies. Well, little Johnny's sitting there, and he says, you will go to Dr. Wong, didn't you? She said, I did, but how do you know? He said, hickory-dickory-dock. Hey, Dad, want to hear a joke?
Yeah, sure do.
Little Johnny and his dad are out in the backyard, and little Johnny smashes a honeybee. His dad says, for doing that, he says, you don't get any honey for a week. He says, I don't care, I don't like honey anyways. So an hour goes by, and little Johnny grabs a butterfly, and he rips the wings off of it. His dad says, all right, no butter for a month. He goes, that doesn't bother me, I don't even like butter. So they go inside for dinner that night, and there's a cockroach that runs across the floor, and little Johnny's mom stomps on it. Johnny looks over at his dad and says, do you want to tell her or should I? Teacher says, hey, little Johnny, I got a riddle for you. If a red house has red bricks and a blue house has blue bricks, what is a greenhouse made out of? Little Johnny says, that's easy. Green bricks. He says, actually, no. A greenhouse is made out of glass. But I like the way you're thinking. Johnny says, all right, Teach, I got one for you. What's brown and hairy on the outside, soft and sticky on the inside, starts with a C, ends with a T, and has a U and an N in the center of it? She says, little Johnny, you go to the principal's office. He says, what for? It's a coconut. But I like the way you're thinking. Little Johnny grows up and becomes a doctor. Well, he's sent down to the Amazon to check out this tribe for COVID-19. When he gets there, he sees it's only a tribe of men and no women. He says, well, how do you guys relieve sexual tension? They said, well, come on down by the river tomorrow and we'll show you. So little Johnny wakes up extra early, goes on down by the river, and there's the guys with a donkey. They said, well, since you're our guest, you can go first. Not wanting to break tradition, little Johnny starts kissing and caressing and proceeds to start to make love to the donkey. After about 10 minutes, the tribe leader says, are you about done there? We need this donkey to get across the river to the tribe of women.